Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel, Healing Sleep Stories, where you can listen to the sound of my voice. And tonight we are floating into stillness. Maybe there's a fan humming nearby or a soft glow on your wall. Whatever's around you, let it fade as you drift inward. You probably won't survive this in the best possible way. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you truly enjoy what I do here. And tell me, where are you listening from, and what time is it there? Now, dim the lights. Maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You begin on a breath. Simple. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, again. This time slower. The kind of breath that tells your body, hey, I think we're safe now. Your shoulders don't quite believe it yet, but that's okay. They will. You lie still, cocooned in whatever blanket or silence you've made your sanctuary tonight. And if you're listening on your side, curled like a crescent moon, even better. Your nervous system loves that position. It's primal. It whispers, you're not in danger. You don't need to be ready to run. The room breathes with you. Not literally, but the way the shadows shift, or how the air settles over your arms. There's a rhythm here now, one that your body recognizes even before your mind catches on. You probably don't think of your body as wise. It's just your body, something you drag around behind your ambition, feed only when it complains loudly, and stretch once every 6 Mondays. But your body has been keeping score long before you. You knew how to count stress. It knows every exit sign, every breath you held too long, every ache you dismissed with I'm fine. Tonight, you're going to let that body speak. And not in some dramatic movie montage where you suddenly break into tears in the rain. More like slow exhale by slow exhale. A thaw, a remembering. Because healing doesn't start with fixing, it starts with safety. And safety starts in the body. So let's ask it something. Not with words, just with breath. Ask, where am I holding pain? Not to judge, just to notice. Your jaw, maybe. That tension wrapped around your teeth like invisible wire. Let it go, just a little. Or your belly. Did you know most of your serotonin lives down there? If your stomach has been tight for weeks, no wonder your thoughts have been foggy. Your hands clenched, cold. Try this. Imagine warm light gently filling each palm. Not hot, just warm enough to say, I'm here, you can release now. Here's the thing about healing. It doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't need candles or chants or the perfect playlist of solfeggio frequencies tuned by monks in a Himalayan cave. Though hey, If you've got all that, no judgment. It just needs permission. Your permission. And right now, you're granting it. With every breath, with every moment, you let stillness grow. Let's go deeper. Imagine lying not in your bed, but in a soft patch of grass beneath the night sky. The earth holds you like it remembers you, because it does. You've got the same minerals in your bones as the soil. Your breath is 78% nitrogen, same as the air that cradled ancient forests. You're not visiting nature, you are nature. You're healing, not just for today's stress, but for generations of push through and be strong. Let's lay some of that down now. Ever heard of the Japanese concept of Shinrin-yoku? Forest bathing. It's not about hiking, it's about receiving, letting trees and light and air recalibrate your nervous system. Doctors in Japan actually prescribe it. Prescribe trees because trees don't ask anything of you. They just breathe beside you, just like this meditation. Now, go further back, not just in your day, but in your memory. Think of the last time you felt safe without needing to earn it. Was it childhood? That one summer afternoon in a hammock? Or was it recent? Maybe a hug, a laugh, a stranger holding the door. Feel that moment rise, not to cling to it, just to remember that safety has happened, and it can happen again. Did you know that during the Black Death in the 1300s, people often believed sleep was one of the only safe spaces from illness? Whole households would sleep together for comfort, hoping dreams would protect them. Sleep wasn't escape, it was medicine. And tonight, it is again. Let's anchor that. You are not failing, you are healing. Even if all you did today was survive, even if the most progress you made was not yelling at your inbox. Let your mind drift toward your feet. Feel their weight. Imagine them releasing the day's electricity into the earth. Like you plugging a phone that's been overheating. Cool it down. Now your calves, then your knees, your thighs. Anywhere you've carried yourself too hard, offer softness. And hey, historians still argue whether Roman gladiators had dedicated massage therapists, but it's possible. So you deserve a mental one right now. Move up, your hips, cradle of emotion. Release the tucked tension. Lower back, stretch it out gently, even just in your mind. Your spine, the memory stick of your stress. Let it download peace, vertebra by vertebra. Ever heard of Wilhelm Reich? A psychoanalyst who believed our muscles actually hold repressed emotions. He called it body armor. Fringe theory, sure, but maybe your shoulders are wearing steel tonight. Let's melt it. You don't need armor here. Finally, your neck, your scalp, that space between your eyes. Soften it all. You are floating, you're safe, and you're just getting started. You're not asleep yet, but you're not asleep either. That strange, wobbly space between awareness and surrender, that's where the work happens. And lucky you, you've arrived. Your breath is quieter now, not because you're forcing it, but because your body finally feels like it doesn't have to shout for your attention. Let's take that softness and move it somewhere brave. Not loud brave, not gladiator brave. More like the courage it takes to open an old photo album you're not sure you're ready for. Because tonight, you're not avoiding the pain, you're meeting it, but gently. This is the part where most people flinch. You start feeling safe, and suddenly all the aches raise their hands like, "Hi, remember me? You're back." Your heart, that memory from 3 years ago that shows up like an uninvited guest at 2 a.m. But don't push them away. Tonight, you witness them. Imagine yourself standing in a quiet hallway of doors, each one labeled with a word: grief, abandonment, tea. That thing you pretend didn't happen, it's okay. You're not opening them all, but you'll knock on one, whichever one steps forward first. And when it does, you don't barge in. You sit. You place your hand gently on the knob, not to force, but to acknowledge. You say, "I see you, and I'm listening." Because here's the truth no self-help book wants to print in bold. Healing doesn't mean you'll never hurt again. It means you stop hurting alone. Let's talk to the pain, not in words, in presence. Go to the part of your body that feels the most. Something, maybe it's buzzing, maybe it's heavy, maybe it's numb, which is its own kind of scream. Place your awareness there, not like a laser beam, more like warm sunlight on closed eyelids. You're not fixing, you're acknowledging. In ancient Chinese medicine, there's a belief that emotions live in organs, grief in the lungs, anger in the liver, fear in the kidneys. Your body keeps stories, especially the ones you refuse to read. So tonight, you flip open a page, one you've skimmed before, but never read slowly. Maybe it's a breakup. Maybe it's a parent who couldn't love you the way you needed. Maybe it's an accident or an illness or something that didn't even seem traumatic, but still carved out a hollow in your chest. Whatever it is, don't minimize it tonight. Don't explain it away. Don't go logical. Go soft. You're not here to write a memoir. You're here to be human. Let's layer in a little time travel. Picture yourself, not now, but back then, the moment the hurt happened. The younger you, confused, ashamed, scared, trying so hard to seem okay. Go to that version of you. They don't need advice. They don't need tough love. They need presence. Sit beside them. Yes, really. Go there. In your mind, see what they're wearing. Feel the air in that old room. Notice their posture, their eyes. Now breathe with them. and whisper what nobody said back then. I see you. You didn't deserve that, and I'm so sorry. This isn't regression. This is reintegration. You're not erasing the past. You're reclaiming your place in it. Remember the story of the Terracotta Army? Thousands of life-size soldiers buried with China's first emperor, discovered in 1974. Most were broken, but archaeologists didn't toss the pieces. They restored them, painstakingly, one shard at a time. Some figures took decades to rebuild, and yet they did. You're doing that too, tonight, with every breath. And hey, historians still argue whether those terracotta warriors were purely symbolic or meant to serve a spiritual function. But what matters more than intention is care. And right now, you are caring for parts of yourself buried long ago. Feel that? A shift, maybe tiny. Like a knot loosening in your stomach, like an exhale that goes deeper than you expected. That's what happens when pain gets seen. Not solved, just seen. Let's go one layer deeper. You're still in that hallway of doors, but now one creaks open. You don't force it, you just walk closer. Inside is a memory, not the worst one, just one that was till echoes. You watch it replay, like a scene from a movie you've seen too many times. Except this time, you pause it, you step into the frame, and you change the ending. Not by altering the facts, but by bringing yourself into the room. You, the wiser, softer, more grounded version. You walk up to the younger you in that memory and do the thing no one did. Maybe it's a hug. Maybe it's saying, "This isn't your fault." Maybe it's just standing beside them so they're not alone. You can feel their breath sync with yours. Two versions of the same soul healing together. This isn't woo-woo, this is neuroscience. Your brain doesn't distinguish vividly imagined experience from reality. You're rewriting the body's memory, not to lie, but to love. Need something a little weirder to keep going? Okay. Did you know there are jellyfish that technically don't die of old age? Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish, can revert to its juvenile state and start life over. Scientists are still baffled. You're not a jellyfish. Unless you are, in which case, wow, and thanks for tuning in. But parts of you are regenerating tonight. Not just skin cells, but beliefs, patterns, memories that no longer serve. You are rewriting the script your body acts out every day. The flinch when someone raises their voice. The tension when you say, "I'm fine," through gritted teeth. That instinct to please, perform, or disappear. Let's give those instincts a new option. Pause, feel, stay. You are no longer the child. You are the witness, and the witness has power. So take one more breath into whatever ache is rising. You're not afraid of it anymore. It's just your body talking. And tonight, you're finally listening. You've made it through the storm doors. You've sat with the ache, not fought it, not fixed it, just honored it. And now something shifts. Quietly, like a beam of light changing angle, you begin to notice the pain isn't the only thing here. There's something beneath it, a hum, a presence, a wholeness that never left. You just forgot it was still breathing under the rubble. Tonight, you remember. You remember that your body is not a battlefield. It's not a list of symptoms or scars or stretch marks. It's not what they said about it. It's not what happened to it. It is yours. It is you. And it is wiser than you think. You've been taught to compartmentalize, to separate the emotional from the physical, the spiritual from the practical. But your body doesn't do categories. It just does reality. It stores everything: your heartbreak, your joy, your childhood fears, your weird little shoulder dance when you hear your favorite song. So let's bring it all back together. Let's restore the wholeness. Start by scanning your body again, but this time not for pain. Look for light. That might sound cheesy, but stay with me. Your body knows where it feels good, where it feels calm, where energy still moves freely. Maybe it's your chest, maybe it's your fingertips, maybe it's your spine, buzzing like a cello string tuned just right. Place your focus there. Let that part become the narrator now. Let it tell the story of how you've survived, not just endured, but adapted. Like the phoenix, sure, but also like sea cucumbers. Yes, sea cucumbers. These strange little ocean creatures can rebuild their entire internal organs after trauma. Their solution to stress? Let it go, literally, and grow it all back, stronger. You are allowed to do the same. Let's call that feeling you just found your core light. You don't have to visualize anything fancy. Just sense it, like a slow golden pulse inside. You don't need to force it to heal you. It already is. You just have to stop getting in the way. And that's what tonight is about. Less doing, more allowing. You don't have to be perfect to be whole. That's not how it works. Consider this. The ancient Egyptians believed in the Ka and the Ba, two parts of the soul. The Ka was your vital essence, your breath of life. The Ba was more personal, your personality, your quirks, your favorite jokes. They believed that only when the two reunited in the afterlife would the soul be complete. But maybe you don't have to wait for the afterlife. Maybe your Ka and Ba are ready to meet now. Maybe that's what this moment is. Not transcendence, but reunion. And here's where the magic happens. As you hold that sense of light inside you, the dark starts shifting too. Not because you're pushing it out, but because when light enters, darkness loses its grip. Remember that hallway of doors. Some of them are open now, but they're not scary anymore. They're rooms, parts of the house you live in, not haunted, just quiet, maybe messy, but still yours. You're not a collection of damage, you're a constellation of survival. Let that sink in. And while we're restoring wholeness, let's restore one more thing. Your right to joy. Your right to feel good. Not just fine. Not just not in crisis. Good. When was the last time you let yourself feel good without guilt? Without waiting for the next problem to sneak up? You're not broken. You're wired for pleasure, laughter, rest, connection. Your nervous system is not just built to protect, it's built to feel. And tonight, that feeling is peace. Want to get even weirder? Historians still debate whether the ancient Greeks thought dreams had literal healing powers. Some scholars believe patients would sleep in sacred temples, hoping to be visited by the god Asclepius in their dreams. No pills, no scalpels, just a night of sacred, intentional sleep. Dream medicine, that's what you're doing now. You are turning sleep into a sacred act, a temple of restoration. You're not just listening to a voice, you're listening to your body say, "Welcome home." That warm pulse of light, it's spreading slowly, gently down your spine, across your ribs, into your hips, your thighs, your knees. Even the soles of your feet begin to glow with permission to exist, to rest, to feel good without earning it. You are not here to hustle through healing. You are here to receive it. You've touched your wounds. You've honored the ache. And now you let wholeness return, not as a reward, but as your natural state. It's funny. Most of us think healing means going back to the person I used to be. But maybe it's about becoming the person you were before the world told you to be anything else. Before the striving, before the mask, before you learned to clench your jaw instead of cry. And underneath all that, there you are, still glowing, still breathing. You don't have to do anything else right now. Just float. Let your breath be the tide. Let your thoughts be the clouds. Let your body be the shore. And trust, everything inside you knows how to heal. You're still here, still floating, still soft. And if you're not sure whether you're awake or already dreaming, good. That means the veil has thinned. Right where healing lives, in the place between thought and sleep. You've remembered your wholeness. Now let's learn to move inside it. Not with muscles or effort, but with attention, with energy. Let's talk flow. There's a kind of rhythm in your body that gets ignored in the daytime rush. It's not your heartbeat, not your breath. It's older, quieter, something between sensation and intuition. Like a tide pulling at the edge of your awareness. Not out there, in here. So, tonight, you follow it. Start with your chest. Place your attention just behind your sternum. Don't visualize, don't think, just feel. Feel what's there. Tightness, warmth, buzzing. Does it want to open? Does it want to retreat? Either is fine. You're just listening. This is where the real healing begins, not with force, but with permission. Your body is an ecosystem. Every ache, every knot, every rush of anxiety is an energy current trying to move. So let it. Picture your breath now as water. Inhale, a wave curling up your spine. Exhale, the tide pulling it back down. Each inhale fills you. Each exhale clears a little more space. And you don't have to understand it. You just have to trust it. There's a strange fact for you. In 1944, a controversial scientist named Wilhelm Reich claimed he discovered a form of life energy he called orgone. He built devices to collect it, little boxes people would sit in to absorb this mysterious healing force. He believed orgone flowed through all living things, and when it got blocked, illness happened. Now Reich was arrested, his machines were destroyed, his research banned, and yes, most mainstream scientists labeled it pseudoscience. But here's the twist. Thousands of people still claim those boxes helped them heal. Was it placebo? Was it energy? Historians still argue whether Reich was a genius or a quack. But either way, tapped into a truth you already know. Stuck energy wants to move, and movement brings life. You're not sitting in a metal box, but you are sitting inside a body that's ready to let go. So let's help it flow. Picture light again, this time like warm liquid honey, thick, slow, golden. It pours in through the top of your head, gathers at your crown, and drips down behind your eyes. You feel it soften your temples, slide down your jaw, pool at your throat. You swallow once, maybe twice, not to clear anything, but because your body just said, yes, more of that. It continues down across your chest, your ribs, your belly. And as it moves, it loosens the stuck bits, like water over sand. No demand, just gravity and grace. You don't need to fight your way to health. You need to feel your way back to it. Think about how rivers work. They don't push, they carve. Over time, with patience, they reshape entire landscapes by simply continuing. That's what you're doing. Remember that time your body felt heavy for no reason, since you're alive? If you ever turn action, that knot between your shoulder blades, the ache behind your eyes after a long cry or long silence. Those were blockages, the dammed up places where energy stopped flowing. Tonight, the floodgates open, not in a crash, but in a steady, quiet release. You might even feel it, a small pulse, a twitch, a deep, involuntary sigh. That's good. That's release. Let's keep moving. Down your hips, into your legs, even into your toes. Did you know that traditional Chinese acupuncture maps show hundreds of meridian points in the feet alone? According to these ancient maps, entire organs and emotions are reflected there. You've been carrying entire galaxies in your heels. And tonight, they'd unwind. Now, picture the light curling out through your feet, not disappearing, just returning to the earth. You don't need to hold it all. You're not a container, you're a channel. The earth knows what to do with what you release. It's been composting pain into wildflowers for millennia. Let's switch scenes now. Imagine yourself standing in a still pool of moonlit water. It's night. The air is cool, clean. You step in, ankle deep. The water glows around you. Each step deeper, it meets you with no resistance. Just welcome. You walk until it reaches your chest. And then you float. Your ears dip below the surface. The world goes quiet. This is the place where the noise stops, where your thoughts soften into feelings and feelings dissolve into presence. And in this floating, you notice something strange. You're not trying to heal anymore. You're just being. And healing is happening anyway. This is the sweet spot, the quiet place between stimulus and response, where your nervous system reboots, where your immune system recalibrates, where your subconscious, no longer barricaded by stress, starts reweaving the threads of mind, body, and spirit. You don't need to do anything here. In fact, doing is the opposite of the point. You just need to allow. Let the water carry you. Let the breath rock you. Let the current move through you. Your body has waited a long time for this. To not be prodded or pushed. To simply exist and flow. This might sound silly, but picture yourself smiling, not metaphorically, literally. Tiny micro-beings within you, relaxing their grip, whispering, "Ah, yes, this, finally." They remember what harmony feels like. You do too. This is the rhythm of health. Not perfection, not optimization, but presence. You are not a machine to be fixed. You are a river to be freed. And tonight, you're flowing again. You're so close now. So deep that even your thoughts are whispering. so soft that your breath feels like it's floating on clouds. You're not fighting sleep. You're already halfway inside it. And tonight, sleep is not escape. It's medicine, the kind that seeps into the bones. The kind that rewrites your dreams not with noise and confusion, but with clarity and quiet repair. You're not here to drift off and forget. You're here to heal while dreaming. To sleep inside the medicine your own body has always known how to make. It's funny, isn't it? We talk about crashing into bed like we're wreckage. But what if sleep isn't the wreckage? What if it's the resurrection? Take one last scan of your body, not to fix anything, just to thank it. Start at your toes. Wiggle them if you want to, maybe just in your mind. They've held you up, grounded you. Thank them. Move to your legs. They've carried you, even when you didn't want to go on, even when they were tired, even when your spirit was heavier than your bones. Thank your hips. They've stored pain and pleasure, memories, regrets, laughter from nights that still echo. Thank your belly, your gut, the second brain, that wild jungle of nerve endings and microbes and quiet truths. It's felt everything before you could name it, and it never stopped trying to help you. Your heart, oh, your heart, still beating, still soft, still daring to open, even after all it's been through. It could have shut down completely, but it didn't. It chose love. It chose this moment. Your lungs, carrying breath after breath like whispered prayers you didn't even realize you were saying. You're still here, still breathing, still choosing rest. Now your throat, the place of truth. Even when words failed, your body still spoke, and now it can sing again. Maybe not loudly, maybe just a hum beneath your thoughts. Your mind, yes, even your busy, worried, overthinking mind, it's trying its best. Sometimes it spins, sometimes it freezes, but it's only trying to keep you safe. Tonight, it can rest too. Lay it down, all of it. Let the stories fade into sensation. Let sensation melt into stillness. Let stillness slip into sleep. Tonight, you are not watching the clock. You are not measuring productivity. You are not manifesting or planning or working on yourself. You are simply being. And being is enough. There's a reason so many ancient cultures saw sleep as sacred. The Greeks had Hypnos, the god of sleep, a calm, gentle figure with wings on his temples, drifting over mortals with poppy seeds and dreams. In some Native American traditions, sleep was seen as a gateway to spirit worlds, where ancestors speak and healing comes in visions. No alarm clocks, no sleep trackers, just surrender. And you are entering that gateway now. Your breath has become the lullaby. Your thoughts, just ripples on a still pond. Even your bones feel soft. And if, by some miracle, you're still hearing this, well, your conscious mind is stubborn, but even it is falling. You are sinking into the warmest part of the ocean, the place no sunlight reaches, but everything grows. Because this isn't the absence of light, this is the womb of it. Your body knows what to do now. Muscles release, city regenerate. Trauma floats to the surface, where it evaporates like mist. Your dreams may come now, maybe not in pictures, maybe just in peace. Let your spirit drift through that hallway again, the one with the doors. But now, every door is open, and each one glows with a soft, golden light. Not because everything is perfect, but because everything belongs. You've stopped fighting yourself. You've stopped running. You've arrived. And this stillness, this breath, this glow, this glowing now, this is your medicine. Let it all slow now, like a candle flickering at the end of a long night. Like a river emptying into the quiet sea. There's nothing more to do, nowhere more to go, no memory to revisit, no ache to hold, only this breath and the next. And the soft rhythm your heart has settled into. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are not alone. You are a living, breathing miracle of healing right now. Exactly as you are. Feel how your body is quieter now, the way your hands have gone still, the way your chest rises slower, deeper. You might not even notice the moment sleep takes you, and that's okay. It means trust has arrived. And trust is the final medicine. Maybe tomorrow something will shift, or maybe not. Maybe this is the kind of healing that works quietly, unseen, unnoticed, but powerful. You've given your body a night off from survival and offered it sanctuary instead. Let this be your final thought before sleep. I am safe. I am healing. And I am whole. Now rest. Let the darkness cover you like silk. Let sleep take you deeper. and deeper still. You've done enough. You are enough.